I have a guest.
Where am I? What do I look like?
So today, guys, we will be discussing about why we think that dubbed is better than sub.
Yeah, that's right. I could see you typing up a storm down there in that comment section.
Roll the intro.
You have an intro?
We will be discussing why dubbed is better than sub. Would you like to start us off?
For one thing, text is kind of distracting. I mean, you're losing part of the experience by looking at those bottom corner of your screen. It's just a distraction in general.
Yes, I see what you mean. Yeah, you do lose some of the art, some little details sometimes that they sneak in there, and you just miss them because you're trying to read or catch up.
Right? And especially like a bunch of backstory, when they throw a bunch of backstory at your face and you miss all the images that are going on just because you're reading that narrator, little words that he has to say about the story that you could probably just tell by watching the rest of the anime. Has that been you that you just missed one little detail and the back button makes you go 10 seconds back, and now you gotta watch those 10 seconds back again? Those 10 seconds could save a life, I guess.
People claim that sub is better than dub for really just the reason that they want to keep it pure or it sounds better. But to be honest, nowadays animes are a lot better made than back in the day. Yes, you can claim that dubbed was pretty bad, and it was. Sometimes it was synced up pretty badly, but nowadays you can't really make that claim anymore because the dub is actually really well made.
Yeah, now studios take their time now and to make sure that everything is going smoothly.
Dubbed is as likely to be correct as sub because, to be honest, if you know a second language and you're watching it with someone who doesn't speak the original language, for example, let's say Spanish, for example, and then you can look at the person next to you who knows that language and start shaking their head. It's like, it makes sense, but it could have been done better. So people that make the claim that sub is better because it's better written, that's not really true.
One of the claims that comes up a lot is saying, I watch it subbed because that's how it was meant to be heard, or that's how it was meant to be seen.
Or maybe that's how they first saw it and that's how they were introduced into it.
Yeah, like that claim can't really hold up because it's really the same thing. Like whether you watch it, you read the little text, it's gonna be the same as if you heard it.
Oh yeah, it's basically gonna be the same accuracy level because sometimes the sub isn't even done that well.
Yeah, it's just, and then sometimes the words that they'll need to fit in that little text, they'll opt out for better words when they dub it than like trying to specifically translate that word.
Yeah, for example, like the service that Crunchyroll provides, like, yes, I'm not like shitting on them, but I'm just saying that they get like an hour to grab the original and put subtitles over it, which may seem easy, but like it's a 20-something minute video or anime, and that's what, a third of the time that they're available. Like they have to go through it and then make sure that it's all done well, and then they have to release it. Like, I'm sure there's a lot of errors, and they're probably doing the most direct translation from Japanese to whatever language you're doing, which is most likely what we're listening to is like English. So that's also why there's another cause of like lack of, you could say, quality for the sub.
Yeah. So how we show these losers that that dub is better than sub?
I don't know. Let's see what else we could say.
I don't even know what to say.
Okay, so we will be sharing a point that some people who prefer sub over dubbed will say or, claim. So I am one of those purists that doesn't watch dubs because they sound weird to me. Biased? Yes. But not as biased as to sit through the entire series in English and proceed to hate all over it. I can tell you that I am aware that successful attempts to convert the voice acting in English do exist. But other than watching and liking the Fullmetal Alchemist 2003 dub on Adult Swim, the small bits of dubbed voices I've heard do not suit the characters and turn me off, so I always turn those English voices off. That is a valid claim. I could understand why people do like sub over dub. I'm not saying that, you know, you're wrong. I'm just saying that I do think overall that dub is better over sub. Just because, you know, I do believe that they are improving. You can make those claims. Like they said, 2003. I don't believe they were doing that well with dubbing. Not all of them were bad, but you could tell that quite a few of them were not done too well.
So if you're watching this now and you're on the fence of, well, I should just watch it sub because everyone says, hey, it's the right thing to do. Sub is always better than dub. You should reconsider that now with these newer studios doing the voice acting way better than they were doing it before.
And to be honest, I could say that, you know, dubbed, for me, I prefer it. And again, this whole thing is really just an opinion piece.
Yeah, like
don't take it too seriously. Like, if you guys are gonna hate, well then just comment down below. But, you know, again, we're just stating our opinion on why we think dub is better than sub. Another reason, I don't know if we touched on this, is the fact that you don't have to fully be paying attention to it. You don't have to fully be focusing on words. You could be just mostly focusing on like the actual art and the story like that's going on. You could watch it without really paying attention to it. I know I have some TV shows like running off like in the background for me to listen to. It's not like that's a bad thing. You do miss out on some visuals, but you still get the overall story. You're not completely ignoring it. You're just not putting 100% of the attention to it. I know I do that with some series that I'm not too interested in, but I do want to watch. But there is some series that I have watched just casually, not like actually sitting down and only looking at it. Have you had that experience?
So many times. Like you just want to watch anime while do something else because you don't really have the time, you know, to just sit there and just watch anime and actually pay attention to each little word on the text. Like I have it where, like, let's say you're doing laundry or something, you can't turn your head not even once because you'll miss out on like the most important part of the story or something. So yeah, it's one of the reasons why I prefer dubs over subs.
Yeah, again, like if you try to watch it subbed and do anything else, you really can't. And that's another claim we're trying to say. It's a lot easier to consume it than to do anything with like sub. And I think that's a great thing. I know there's a lot of people back in like when I was in high school claiming, you know, they would watch TV while they were doing chores or whatever for TV shows or anything. We can do the same thing with anime. And that's what I like to do.
Sub anime.
Yeah. But that's what I like to do with anime because, you know, there's so much anime. And then there's some anime that I'm really interested in. And then there's some anime that I'm not too interested in. But I still kind of want to watch it. So that's what I do with those. I just, you know, give it a casual watch. And if I enjoy it, I'll still enjoy it. I will miss some stuff. I'm just watching it a bit more casually. But then for those that I do really want to invest my time, I do sit and only watch it.
Capiche?
Comprende? And that's really it. Again, don't get too triggered.
Yeah, I'm talking to you. I know you right there.
You that think sub is the best way to go. But hey, is this an argument anymore? I don't fucking know. Let us know down below. Are we just being idiots?
Yeah. Honestly, really, it's a problem we're facing now. You gotta let us know. Are we really that dumb or what?
Yeah, I don't know. But hey, subscribe. You want some more videos? You wanna some AMVs?
Easy! We got it all! God damn it.
I got AMVs.
You want those? We got those.
Instagram. Check out my Instagram. You'll see it right here.
There. This would be ironic if we put captions on this video.
Wait, what? Oh, I see what you mean.
Post captions on the video.
Or I could, yeah, you know what? Hey, was this a waste of time? Probably.
Honestly.
I don't know. Oh no, there goes the phone. But hey, thank you for being here. If you enjoyed it or you hate us, comment down
Let us
below. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Alright, I'm gonna go back to whatever I was doing.
Hello everyone. How are you doing? I'm doing pretty good. Go and subscribe. What else can I say other than I make AMVs? Check out my Instagram. Overlord's the best anime. Yeah, I think that's about it. Enjoy this AMV without any music on it. Bye bye. Subscribe.
Literally.
Literally?
Literally.
Literally.
After Leafy, I can't say literally anymore.